Rene is exacting his revenge on me. I think he thinks I'm participating in dryuary. If you can see how little he poured into my cups here. So he's cheating, he's borrowing, he's stealing. Cheating, borrowing from me, my idea, and stealing the tournament from me.
And you have poured me some hefty pours for you.
I know. Well, you made me feel so bad about last week that I went for it.
Welcome back. We're in penalty kick shootout territory. We're tied up. We haven't been able to break this rubber match. Hopefully we do tonight. That's a big goal because once we break the tie, we can move on from Catcher in the Rye. I think everyone's pretty excited to move on to a new topic. If I win, I think I want to do something. I think I want to go in a different direction and start talking about gin cocktails. I think that's going to be where we go.
Oh, I thought that we definitely were going to still stay within bourbon. If I win, it still would be 1-1 though. So then we'll go into another sudden death within Catcher in the Rye. And if I win, we'll go into some kind of bourbon deal that I choose. So I'm going to go through what we're drinking this week.
Perfect.
We're going Jack Daniels. A lot of people cut their teeth on Old Number 7. I don't know if you did.
I 100% did. I refer to him as John because I've known him as long as possible, so you call him by his proper name.
Right. Okay. Well, as I've said previously, I'm more of a Jim Beam guy on my start, so this I haven't had that much experience with it. But these are all from the single barrel selection from Jack Daniels, and I think these are pretty cool because these are pretty affordable. It comes in a 3-pack. And it's really only around $50, and you get a single barrel that's going to come in at this one's at 132 proof. So Rene should get a shimmy. I'm hoping my ears will ring. You get a single barrel, and you get a rye, and both of those are coming in around 94 proof. Of course, the Old Number 7 is 80 proof. All right, I don't have much to do here, so
let's get into it.
I might as well just shoot everyone.
I mean, look, Jack Daniels was my go-to drink before I was eligible to drink under the laws of the United States. Jack Daniels and water at the boot.
Yeah.
50-cent night.
And there was also pitcher night at Waldo's, and you could do a bourbon and Coke, and it was Jack Daniels and just,
Woo!
Okay, so
I know what that is.
I think we know what Renee's A is.
That has to be.
What's the flavor profile on that, though?
It strangely does have a lot of, cinnamon. I was just doing some stuff earlier today with star anise, and so it gets me some of that hard spice, almost like root beer hard spice.
It's nice. My A is there's a little bit of flavor. It's like a regular bourbon flavor, but I think I'm getting a little bit more proof. I don't think it's a rye though, and I'm not exactly sure with the Old Number 7. I don't remember what that tastes like, but I'm only going here a little bit of caramel, and it's got a little bit of proof that leads me to believe single barrel, but not 100% sure.
So my B, I'm having a Proustian moment. I'm pretty sure.
You've been in bed all day, or
No. It's like the Madeline. I'm pretty sure I know what that flavor is.
I've had people reference the Madeline to me from Proust, and we're going way off here. We're in the deep end. Probably 3 times in the last month. I thought Proust was this highbrow guy like Dartmouth that didn't even exist, but all of a sudden, Proust is everywhere. And my neighbor's going to Dartmouth, whatever that is.
Oh, sure. Boarding school.
Okay. My B is very spicy. I mean, golly, that makes me, this is not going good for me. I don't really get much else on it though, but it's a little bit, I thought that the Old Number 7 would be really watered down, so I'm quite confused. And you didn't pour me anything, so I'm picking up no nose here.
Well, hazard to the game. All right, my C, super spice, tons of spice. It almost rips off the page. You've been talking about that herbal flavor in rye the last, 2 months we've been doing this. I never really picked that up, but I'm getting that here. Very herbaceous, almost like the herbs you might throw on top of a Vietnamese salad type of thing. That's what I'm getting there. But that's where I'm getting some of that spice too.
Okay. For my C, I'm even further in the pickle because I'm getting I got a really big butterscotch nose on it. And I was actually kind of expecting to get the butterscotch on the rye. But after I got through the nose to the palate and the finish, I got nothing. Completely watered down, no proof. So now I think that this one is probably the number 7. The problem is I don't have enough liquor to really go around again and figure this out.
Well, it's a recession. We're all trying to save money.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, this spot, there's a reason Frank Sinatra drank Jack Daniels. I mean, this is a classic bottle of liquor, like probably one of the greatest branded bottles of liquor that will ever come along.
Rock and roll.
Everybody.
I mean, every tour rider that we still have for Hawks with Cause has old number 7 on
And
it.
they never drink it. They just want it.
Yeah, they just want it there. This is an easy call for me. This is the barrel proof. You can tell pretty easily, and it's pretty delicious. It drinks a lot lower than 132 proof, though, for sure. It's extremely smooth. Get some woodsy notes and really some sweetness as well. So I don't need another one of that, but I am at a loss, and I took baby sips on this first one. This is what I have to figure out the rye here. That's it.
Turnabout is fair game in this.
I don't know what that means.
Something like, you did it to me, and now I'm doing it to you. You know, something like that.
I thought it was a dish best served cold.
No, that's revenge.
Right, same thing? No?
Yeah, that barrel proof. It is. You could pick that out of a lineup. I mean, that is so much more of a different flavor profile than anything else. It is. It's woodsy. It's not too sharp on the ethanol side. It's a pretty smooth, stick to your ribs kind of bourbon, I would say. Or Tennessee whiskey, really, to be more appropriate.
Rene, I'm out of liquor. I mean,
Okay.
Look how much you have and look how much I have. I've got to go with what I've written down. I have a bad feeling Catcher in the Rye may be over.
Okay.
Let's figure it out. And remember to include...
Would you like to go first?
Not really. I think I should go second.
I will call mine. Number 1 has to be the barrel proof, or I'm walking off a set.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Okay.
I've been talking it up. I can't get it wrong. Number 2, I think, is my good friend John Daniels.
John Daniels, old number 7.
Number 3 is the rye.
That's correct.
And number 4 is the single barrel. And my favorite, you know what? It's John Daniels. There's just too much.
Really?
There's just too much good memories there. It's like your mother's meatloaf. It's not the best meatloaf.
You've had my mother's meatloaf.
I've had it.
It's terrible.
But like, it's your mother's meatloaf, and it sets the standard. And for me, there's just too many good memories and too many good times wrapped up with old number 7 that I can't turn my back on her.
All right. Well, we're in danger of losing this thing. So I'm going to go with it from where I feel confident.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with the barrel proof. And I think that is D.
That is correct.
All right. I think I get a little hazy with A and B. That's where I think this whole series is going to come down to. Now, I'm going to guess, but I'm going to go with C. So
Okay.
I'm going with C as your buddy John Daniels.
That is correct.
Okay, so exactly as I kind of predicted, it comes down to the A and the B, and I don't know which is which. I'm going to say that B is the rye.
That is correct.
Oh, that means the single barrel is A. I survived to fight another week. We're getting
Jesus.
too damn good at this thing. I mean, we are like, who's the main bourbon guy? Fred Minnick? We're like double Fred Minnick by now.
I mean, we just pitched a Nolan Ryan.
Pretty much.
I mean,
I was more like Catfish Hunter or the guy who
took
Bob
the acid?
Gibson. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bob Gibson
yeah.
pitched the perfect game on acid or no hitter.
And what's your favorite?
It's really hard to. I again blown away by this every week. The higher the barrel proofs are really, I'm just getting so much more flavor when it's not watered down. But I did think that your old buddy was it's very comparable to the single barrel. I didn't.
Yeah.
For me, the rye, not
rye
my favorite.
It wasn't my favorite rye.
So, all right, that's what you have this week. Next week, we're gonna have to shoot it off again.
You're not rid of us yet. Tune in for Catcher in the Rye. What do we go to now? Like Mexican standoff? I mean, we've done it all.
I've got Knob Creek up for us next week, and so let's see.
Cheers.